welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I'm playing a deck I built myself. Sometimes I net deck, sometimes I tune an existing thing, sometimes I build decks myself. So this is a deck I built myself, and it has Hero of Precinct 1, a lot of multicolored cards, Season of Growth, Feather the Redeemed, 10th District Legionnaire, so it's partially a Feather deck, partially a Hero Go Wide deck, and then a bunch of other like one-of cards that kind of play into one strategy or the other. So in order to make Feather good and keep getting back spells, we have some really fun ones like Integrity, Intervention, as well as Domri's Ambush, which is our removal spell, replacing a Reckless Rage sort of thing. Collision Colossus, +4/+2, and replacing God's Willing, we have Assure Assemble, which puts a counter on a creature and it gains Indestructible, but at instant speed can also make 3 2/2 green and white elf knight creature tokens with Vigilance. The hero side of things plays really well with all these multicolored cards, of course, but also plays well with Flower, and we have some other go-wide payoffs like Imara, Shauna, just some one-of legends along the way. We have 4 Gruul Spellbreaker, a Tajik Legion's Edge. Like, there's actually also a ton of haste in the deck, which isn't always expected between the Legionnaire, the Spellbreaker, the Tajik. We have a Heroic Reinforcements, just 1 copy if we end up with that wide board. We have an Aurelia, because she likes to rail ya. And we've got a Tristani, because why not pump that wide board when we can? And I've even got a Huatli in here, as well as a Domri. The Domri's probably a lot better with all the tokens, but I really want to get them with Huatli. Plus, Feather gives you some flying, and every now and then you gotta fly over the top for big damage. Huatli can do that if you have a wide board. Hanging out with all these multicolored cards is Season of Growth. 2 copies. This card can really affect a game if you have it on turn 2, but drawing multiples or drawing a top deck later can be very tempo negative. And while it's a very fun meme to get out multiple Seasons of Growth, maybe we'll have to do a different video for that, it really isn't something you want to spend too much time casting. Also, don't forget the other side of Flower, Flourish. That wide board can get +2/+2 down the stretch and smash the opponent. So it kind of hits from 2 angles. If the opponent has good spot removal, they might fight the Feather side really well, but lose to the go wide token angle. If the opponent doesn't have good spot removal, the Feather plan can beat them straight up on its own, even if they are going wide themselves and can compete with the tokens. The mana base is a bit of a, I mean, I've tried this and it works. It feels weird, but we want to have some basic plains and basic forests so that our flowers actually hit something. So I've got 4 of those. I have 1 basic mountain. It's been okay for me. Then we have 1 each of the check lands and 4 each of the shock lands. 1 check, 4 shock. 1 check, 4 shock. So that's where I stand right here, and we're going to go play it a bit. It's been fun for me. I hope it shows through in these games. Okay, awkward hand, but we'll draw a green source. It'll be good. Everything's gonna be fine. The 3-colored decks. This is the 3-colored life. Just pray. If the hand has like all the things you need except for that 3rd color, you just pray. And you're gonna lose some of those games. Hero. Let's go, hero. Let's do this thing. Yes! All right. How do we play it? I think it's Shauna this turn, Legionnaire next turn. Opponent without a Thought Erasure. They might well have a Cry of the Canarium, something of that nature. But we could play this tapped. I don't know. Having the Shauna down does make for more damage. And then Collision Colossus on the Legionnaire could be next turn. So I shouldn't be afraid of shocking. Let's attack first. Maybe the opponent will throw a Disfigure at the hero. That would be a reason to play the Collision Colossus. And there's Shauna, Sisei's Legacy. If you haven't seen her in a while, can't be the targets of abilities your opponents control. So can't be targeted by Teferi. +1/+1 for each creature we control. That's not another black source for a Cry. Instead, it's an Oath of Kai. Oh, please target the Shauna. Oh, yeah, you can't target the Shauna. Never mind. All right, Tajik off the top, but we could play Huatli and just start running up Huatli for the emblem. Or you're on 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a ways to go. And that Oath of Kaya certainly implies that the opponent doesn't have a really great answer right now to the board. They could have a Kaya's Wrath, but then why would they make that play? Plus I have a haste follow-up. Let's stay super aggro. Get him. Get him. Attack the Esper face. Tap land to fairy. Alright.
Let's slow this down.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can't target that. Nice try. Nice try. Can't be the target of abilities. So now you gotta pick one of these. The token's probably the easy choice. There you go. Let's hit the opponent really hard. I kind of want this mentor trigger. But I also want to boost this. So I just play it after the Tajik goes on the stack. Easy. Oh yeah, you. That's why I was thinking that I had to give up on the mentor trigger. You frickin' I hate you. Might have wanted to hold that. The deck does have some expensive plays, but there might be a Basilica Bellhaunt, although the basic island suggests that should not be a thing. What you got, Esper boy? Shock 2/2. Moo.
This might be a bad idea.
What's the plan? The Elder Spell.
Only time will tell.
Make a 4/4? You dead. And they say good game. I guess I can show them the collision. But they out. Alright. That was scary. Esper's always like, it seems like any second now all my things will die. Season of growth. Plus heroics and like there's a lot of it's an all 2-drops hand. This could get really clogged up. And if we're against some kind of a blue tempo, our tempo is going to suck. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just kill me now. Alright, 2 flyers. So I don't think we run out the Season of Growth. That land is good because it lets us play Feather on time. And then we can start Domri's ambushing things. But I think the right play is to get out the hero so that we can turn up the beats. Turn the beat around. Because this little flyer deck is very appropriately named Savage. Like, what a beating this thing can put on you. So we've got to get to attacking the opponent as well. Collision Colossus can shoot a flyer, but it only does 6. It doesn't do 7. If our opponent has, you know who, 7/7 flying critter, we're in trouble. Let's go ahead and play out the feather, get our token, just in case the opponent somehow has a way to fairy lock and kill this. I can't even imagine, but like a white +2/+2 instant. Now what do we got? Hanged Executioner. The team has gone wide. Land? Dang it. Okay, so we have to start killing stuff. So let's start ambushing. What do we want to be large? Right now the token can trade with anything. We can make that a little bit more awkward. Feather is probably not attacking. Feather is trying to hold back everybody else. So let's go with target creature we control. Let's get the Hanged Executioner off the battlefield so that it can't use the exile ability to remove the feather. And we'll see if we can set up our opponent to block the hero so we can use Integrity. Nope. So if they're not going to block, we should use the Integrity to find extra damage and make extra tokens, since it will return with feather anyway. 13. All right, let's go, team. All my toys come back. Feels good. The crucial 4 flyers, though, if you have the 7 7 power. Yep. There we go. There we go. How are we going to deal? If I get another land, I need 1 more mana, and I can cast the Colossus and an ambush potentially. Okay, well that's an easy targeting. We're probably gonna have to take a hit from the Sky's Blade. I don't see another way around that. We could attack... What's the boost we can give? We can give a +8. If the opponent blocked very, very badly... Let's see, this can deal 5. 6, 7, 8. Yeah? We could put it on the opponent to block right. They might block the hero, which I guess we just have to make that trade. Instead, it's the eagle. That's interesting because they know about integrity intervention. It also doesn't risk... Well, this thing does give, of course, indestructibles. It's very bad. So we want to live. That part should be kind of obvious. Now we could use the Collision Colossus. What are we doing next turn? If we block here, we take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and our opponent gains 8 frickin' life. Not a good deal. Not even close. Man, we really needed that land. If we had that land, we'd be in this game for sure. All right. So here, I could go for the Season of Growth to give me 1 more draw at it next turn, but my life total is going to be so low that doesn't matter. I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal 18 to my opponent. And that's assuming they have no other Anthem. If they have another Anthem, I can't win. So what's the line that has the chance to win? I think it's the Shauna. I think the Season of Growth just won't do it. Remember, Domri's Ambush won't kill anything unless we kill the Sephara. All other creatures with flying have indestructible. Man, just imagine, too, the opponent had their 4th land, we didn't. How different a game it would be if we switched 1 land. That's magic. Okay. I mean... Why would we hold back? Why on earth would they hold back? Right. And why hold back the eagle? Doesn't make sense. So, if we block here, we take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we don't have any choice. We have to chump away to the Sky's Blade. Like, I don't know. Guess the opponent's afraid of my potential attack, and the land off the top is a turn late. They're at 19. They have a Healer's Hawk, so they're at effective 22. We have a Collision Colossus that probably won't get the job done. But who knows? Opponent could play really loose. I guess the best thing to do is figure out how to do max damage and go for it. And yeah, I think that's got to be the 10th District Legionnaire and the Collision Colossus. We can shoot down the Sky's Blade now, though. That's interesting. If the Eagles block too much, but the problem is that my creatures are too low power. You know, I think I missed a weird opportunity here. Well, regardless. An opportunity to make Shauna big enough to fight down the Sky's Blade. And if we had left the mana up and not played the Legionnaire, if we had generated the tokens in another way, like if I just somehow did enough damage to these so that they would kind of cascade and die as well. All right, let's see what happens. I don't think it will be nearly enough, but we'll go for it. 0, 3. Frickin' Healer's Hawk. Anyway. Good game. 1 land off of a what probably would have been a very interesting battle. Instead, missed the crucial land drop. Took 35 to the face. Also, I wish I had that heroic reinforcements that game, my god. Alright, 3 colors, the curve on the play. Deck might do what it's supposed to. Let's go, baby. Hero. Let's go. Hero in the house. Green, black. Dead hero. So this might be the Golos land destruction deck. It's a place where I've seen like this combination of cards so far, but hold on to your butts, we'll find out. Spell break them. Whatever it is, let's kill them quickly. I'm not playing around another B deck. If the opponent has just 2 straight up, whatever. Yeah, whatever it is. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's gonna be like that. Run out the Feather, run out the Legionnaire. Yeah, let's show him the Feather. Really? You won? You just won the game? Okay, who goes? Watley.
I shall bow out graciously.
Good. You suck. All right. Let's see here. We've got the intervention. We've got the ambush. Maybe we should just milk the... Just really push the Feather narrative. Or we could play the Domri and use the intervention that way. Hit for 5. Seems pretty good. Hit for 6, actually.
Just call me Scrub. What's that? Something smells rotten. Wait, that might be me.
See if the opponent has a trick. No. Slam. Whatever they're doing, I think I want to race it. I think I want them dead before they get to do anything too cool. Are they mad they didn't draw red? Shifting Ceratops. Not what I expected. Not really sure what I'm playing against, to be honest. Fenlurker stayed home.
Back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
All right, let's go get a forest. Let's ambush the Ceratops. Remember, it's not a fight, it deals damage too. So it's more like a rabid bite than a prey upon. Extra damage, why not? Slam. I guess the good game was in response to Feather the Redeemed, which the opponent was like, oops, can't kill it, I guess I lose. Quite possible. I've been there. I've had that feeling on turn 3. Interesting. -3. Creature you control deals power. So the Fenlurker can deal 1. That's not gonna be good enough. And the opponent will take their brew and go home. I'm not quite sure what was going on with that deck. Season of Growth, no creatures. No removal spells. This is what we call a really loose keep. It's like super duper loose and rewarded, kinda. We're gonna have to play this careful. I think we're gonna want to put out the season, then the Domri, then the hero, depending what kind of pressure we're under. Also Thought Erasure, you know, GG, but no. All right, Season of Growth. Let's go. Let's do this. Grixis. Grixis does not remove this. Oh no! It was a late Thought Erasure, but it came. It came just the same. Don't take the hero, don't take the hero, don't take the hero, don't take the hero. Fear the Domri. Respect the Domri. Wow. Not what I expected to happen. That implies our opponent might just have a shock to kill this right away. I think the right play then is to play Domri and try to have this with Assure Assemble available next turn. It also makes it so a creature can't be countered. Now we could Flower Flourish this turn to make sure we have a land drop for next turn. Yeah, I think I like that. But I think I'm going to keep it in my hand in case of a nickel bolus. That way I have a card to discard. I don't have a choice, I already played my land. But there you go. Oh, we got the Collision Colossus. So I think I still run out my hero and have the Assure Assemble ready for it. And I can Flower Flourish, but we want to play hero first. Green, white, green, green. I don't think I need to kill this right away. Kind of want Feather the Redeemed, don't I? Kind of do. Don't really want to shuffle with this Flower Flourish right this minute. Alright, I think we just passed the turn. The opponent knows about the Assure Assemble. If they want to attack down the Domri, Domri lives. Like, the numbers line up well for us to force action out of our opponent. Let's see what they do. Ritual of Soot. Destroy all creatures. Okay, so we'll lose the token, but let's keep the hero. Also, really good to get that Ritual of Soot out of the way. I should have stacked that different. Actually, go like this.
Oh, I wish you could see your face when I've beaten you.
Let's go get a white. Scry doesn't really matter. We're searching our library. And now we have to decide whether or not to run out of Feather the Redeemed or to kill you. We're definitely punching you in the face for 4. That part I'm confident on. The opponent missed a land drop. I mean, I'd be giving up the Domri, potentially. And another Ritual Soot would be so devastating, I can't even imagine it. So we're going to do 6 to the bolus. Get it dead. Here's another Scry. I'll take the ambush, right? I can white. Yep, I can play it and a Feather on the same turn, which can kill even a backup bolus, which would be very nice. There's the backup bolus. Yeah. My plans don't always go the way I expect things to, but this game has played out right up my alley. Nope. And now we get the Scry engine going with Season of Growth. A Scry for the token, a Scry for the Feather, another threat. I'm not going to turn down threats.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
Target a creature I control. So I don't have to put the counter on the Feather. I can put it on the hero, which gets an extra damage in right now. I guess I don't get the choice of scrying. Oh, I have to put the hero trigger under the Season of Growth trigger. That's what I'm doing wrong to get that. But the opponent's like, no more. Make it stop. Make it stop. Find land, Smork, Feather. Sounds fun. Black mana. Knight of the Ebon Legion. I respect this choice. Maybe I don't Smork. The 2 damage could definitely become relevant. And now we have 4 lands, so we might even want the Flourish side if, you know, this game comes down to that. Alright, we're on the draw against vampires. Do they have one of those vampiric hands? Looks like they do. I'm guessing Sorin next turn. For all the pain and suffering. Can play out this Legionnaire, make their attack awkward. I don't think attacking here does us much good. One thing vampires can struggle against is Feather the Redeemed. Okay, cast down. That's not terrifying. Our opponent might be slow rolling a Sorin. It's possible. Now, right now, the biggest problem we have with Feather is that we've only got one card to work with it, and it's not the best. It's far from the greatest Feather card of all time, but hey, we had to eat that Mortify anyway. Alright. What else you got? What else have you got, opponent? I would love to save this to go with this. That would be nice. Now the Ebon Legion can keep attacking and boost, which is... ugh. We could block and trade the Integrity Intervention with the Feather for the Knight. It would eat their whole turn. There's a world where this is okay. But I don't think I can do it. I don't think that's the play. And it's only 1 damage unless they give up their whole turn anyway. Late Sanctum Seeker, but I guess if you had attacked before, it wouldn't have done good. Okay. Season of Growth. Oops, missed a scry. Playing too fast. It's okay. I'll be fine. Again, we've got Integrity set up. I don't think we wish to play it now. We just wish to pass. Hope to dodge another Cast Down or Mortify. It could be a blowout. But this can be a 5-5. We get the scry, we get the card draw. Our opponent poking around on the battlefield trying to figure this one out. And here's Sorin. What you gonna do, Sorin? Sacrifice a vampire for 3 damage. Okay. And what's the target? Alright. Let's go for the Integrity and try to save our Legionnaire. So, what do we want first? This is the scry, this is the draw, this is the return. I guess that is what we're looking for. That is what we are definitely looking for. Yes. Yes, indeed. And the opponent passing here? Integrity here, attack, kill Sorin. Domri's ambush here kills Sanctum Seeker. That's really strong. Any other sequencing stuff to consider? I don't think so. I guess we can get our scry first. And if we wanted to search with our flourish, we could do that, but I don't think that's important. Scry, draw, return. Don't need another land, thank you. Got one anyway, like a boss. Integrity. Another feather. Excellent. Smash this. Hold back that. I'll even take that trade if the opponent wants to pump their mana into removing it, I think. At this point, we're kind of running away with the game based on value. Still gonna hold this. The flourish might still come in much more handy than the land. Ooh, Legion's End. I could get an extra scry, but I don't think that's worth it. Don't think that's gonna be worth it here. The opponent with drawing a lot of the removal of the deck. Maybe they play a removal heavy version. No blocks. Oops. So I needed to do this. All right, so I can draw an extra card here, but I needed to do this before the end step, so I should have set a timer right here. Because now the Integrity won't come back till the next turn, so that's my bad. The amount of slop today is a little off the charts. I apologize. Well, at least we'll sequence in the right order this time to get a counter on our feather before we attack. Then we can use this. Integrity, target, draw a card, and pump the feather. There's a hero of Precinct 1 at last. We can play you out there. Get our scry on. Opponent checking it out. Cast down. So happy to cast down that hero. I understand. Tristani, yeah. It's good stuff. You can come down tapped. You can smash face. And your turn. Give me back my toys. Put a stop on second main phase if we want to draw an extra card with the integrity. Sky Marcher. Draw the card. And now you'll see integrity will come back on end step instead of skipping a turn. And now it's getting exciting. Now it's getting crazy up in here. Let's get out the hero. Another hero. Can't be too bad. 19. Let's go ahead and target our Feather the Redeemed. Play Tristani. Nope. Don't need that. And that's the scoops. Opponent says I'm not coming back from this one, and I agree. Got the colors. On the draw with a Spellbreaker as our first play is very slow, but the deck has an obscene amount of 2-drops, so I think we keep and try to draw one. And if we're run out of the building, if we're just smorked into oblivion, that's life. And there's a great 2-drop. Don't need to flower on turn 1 here, I don't feel. We might draw a lot of land from here. And this can always go well with a Hero of Precinct 1. Jund Dinos. That's gonna be scary. Those things get big. And with the Huntmaster, we could be taking 7. Just like that. Let's see what happens. Marauding Raptor. Oh god. Oh god. Make them stop. All off 2 lands, is that what we're going to see here? Oh my lord. This is not good. Alrighty then. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, don't even need a 3rd land. Screw that. Pretty sure there's nothing in the world that'll get us out of this. Now next turn I potentially have like a Colossus into an ambush, but if the opponent has any other dinosaur to play here, they just smash in with the Raptor as well, and I don't get to keep my Spellbreaker and I die. Yeah, good game. Good game. All right, looking back at Feather Hero, I think you're much better off being a Feather deck or being a Hero deck. The mana was pretty rough. We were a little bit unlucky today. And there were some good games. It's fun, but it just doesn't come together the way that the Feather deck does nearly as often, and it doesn't come together the way the Hero deck should nearly as often. Also, the mana just gets you, and that's not fun. So for ladder, for like you hyper-competitives, this is not a competitive deck. Don't run out and craft it. But if you have a lot of the cards already and you want a different deck to play because formats are long, rotation couldn't come soon enough, and you just want to play some new cards in a different way, it's a pretty fun deck with a lot of interaction, a lot of interesting little synergies between the cards, so it's enjoyable. And if you just want something to play today, check this deck out. Thank you for watching this video. A big thank you to our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com. Check them out for your Magic cards, your supplies, board games, all kinds of cool stuff. Promo code CGB5 gets you 5% off. Thank you to Esports Gold for supporting the channel. And thank you to you, the viewers, for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.